Hi, my name is Russell, and welcome to this video pre-production tutorial. I guide you the best way to ensure that by the end of this video, you would be able to have many aha moments and have the basics of pre-production in order for you to make a great video. Film has been around for more than a century. It's never been simpler to share your video with the rest of the world. It is indeed an exciting moment to be a video producer. I can't wait to show you how to improve your videos greatly. In this tutorial, I'll go through who the best this video tutorial is for, and how this video is structured so you're ready to start. This tutorial is designed for any video producer, whether you're just a beginner or even an expert. Perhaps your child, who has never created a video, has a mobile phone or a webcam, and you need or want to make recordings, or perhaps you've already made a few recordings but also want to improve their look to make them more professional. So these lessons are for vloggers, bloggers, YouTubers, specialist businesses who want you to make a video for them, an aspiring filmmaker who tries to create his or her own video content. You need these things to make videos. That is the focus of this video tutorial about making a fantastic video. So you'll need a camera, first and foremost. We can demonstrate everything from smartphone cameras to pro cinema cameras with crazy slow motion and 4K resolutions, all of which are cool. However, you do not require this in order to create a great video. All you need is anything to capture a video with at the end of the day. Now you'll need a subject or a tale. Something captivating, something that will spark people's interest and keep them viewing your video. Stories are a subject that will always return to the question of why. What is the purpose of your video? Is it because of a passion, a 3-act structure you want to share, or a video blog, to share your life experiences? It'll be crucial for your viewers to be able to connect with you, through your story's theme or yourself in general. Next, is to figure out what kind of video you're going to shoot, and to think about how to expose an image, and make sure there's enough light for your camera, to see what you're attempting to capture. This can come from artificial light and natural light. Artificial lights are similar to those used in your home, or those used on movie sets. The sun provides the best natural light. It's all about light, and being able to see things at its most fundamental level. But as you learn more about it, you'll be able to manipulate light and use it to tell a tale. Lighting can have an impact on the tone of your video. Next part of video production is audio, which is often overlooked. This includes things like a great clear voice during an interview, or character speech that is recorded at the start. This also includes post-production work, such as sound effects, voiceover recording, and music. All of this comes together in audio tracking for the final video, which can make or break your project. Editing is the next step in the video production process. Some feel the plot really takes shape during editing or post-production. It's where we put everything we've worked on so far, including the script and photography, together. Editing is more than simply taking your best shots and putting them together. It's also about bringing motion or even comedy to your phone, with proper painting or techniques like adding music or color grading. It's simply a matter of putting a tale together and having it ready to share with the rest of the world. Consider editing throughout the whole video production process, from pre-production through post-production. It will assist you in determining which shot you require, such as close-ups or wide shots. It is what shot will assist you in telling your story. Next up. So now you've figured out your camera, what story you're going to tell, what lighting you're going to use, and what audio you're going to use. You take all of that and put it together, along with a good video. What are you going to do next? It's time to share that video. Video production process. Let's get started with the video production process, and the first step is to figure out what kind of film we're going to make. To figure out what kind of video we're making, we need to figure out what our angle is, who our target audience is, and where we're going to share it. It's critical to understand your video's angle. Are you attempting to entertain or educate? Or are you attempting to sell? This will really help you figure out what kind of genre and film you're doing, as well as what you'll need to make it, and get it out there. So, music videos and comedy sketches are more on the enjoyment side of things compared to a promotional video, or a commercial, where we're just trying to sell something, or a tutorial, or documentary that is more about teaching. Knowing the differences between genres will assist you in creating your video. You'll be able to plan out specifics, like what shot you'll take, who your characters will be, lighting, compositions, how you'll edit your video, and what visuals to include. It will also help to determine where and how to share your movie. After you've decided on your ultimate objective, and the style of film you'll make, you'll need to figure out who you'll be doing it for. This is who you're aiming towards. People who are already interested in your field, and looking for video about it, are your target audience. It's essential to interact with this group, since they're more likely to appreciate, and share your material, exposing you to a larger audience. So there are a lot of avenues to distribute material, and here are some pointers on how to pick the best one for you. The first piece of advice. If you're generating videos on a regular basis, and attempting to grow an audience, YouTube is now the greatest way to do so. There are many people whose entire professions revolve around YouTube videos. The second piece of advice. Instagram and Twitter are wonderful places to upload a video that is under a minute, and really more so to advertise your company, and try to get people to visit your website. The third piece of advice. Another alternative is to use Facebook. Many individuals use Facebook to share content from other platforms. You can, however, upload directly to Facebook. And, of course, now that Facebook Live is available, you can live stream events to it. And this is a wonderful approach because it presents a clean way on the news feed, and a lot of people with a search going in and watching a lot of videos throughout the day, and they can share to other platforms, which is really great. Directly publishing to Facebook, on the other hand, can take away from your YouTube views, Instagram share, or whatever else the other platforms are doing. The fourth piece of advice. When you initially start out as a video creator, we believe you should pick a platform, be focused, and know what type of films you're making, who your audience is, and where they'll be watching them. It will assist you in growing faster and gaining more shares and likes in general. Pre-production, getting ready to make your video. A great video idea. Great video begins with great tales, and in today's environment, video is the ideal medium for storytelling. Many individuals have a smartphone in their pocket that allows them to watch videos at any time, and videos are available in both visual and audio formats, so it's a terrific method to tell your narrative to an audience. The idea. Now comes the tricky aspect, choosing what storyline you want to tell with video. Sometimes you already have that storyline in mind, and know that it would make an excellent video. If you're having trouble coming up with a storyline, try shooting something you're enthusiastic about. Always be enthusiastic about the project you're working on. So you begin by photographing your interest, and then you may be able to progress to writing a story or adding anything to that. So, if you have an idea, a subject, or the style of video you want to make, or even if you're still trying to figure out what you want to accomplish, go online, and see what else is available. Go to YouTube and Instagram and look for accounts that you know you enjoy, that do something similar to your own, and start drawing inspiration from them. See how they made each image, look and imagine, oh, they walked in and shot this close-up, and analyze how it was done, so you can apply your own style, or approaches to build a video that is better than that particular one. Hold on a second. You want to create a fantastic video that converts. A strong script, as well as a great voiceover of the script, will make a huge impact on the overall quality of your video. Now, I'm confident that after seeing this video tutorial, you'll either have an idea for a script or have already written one. You've probably by now already seen videos that are of poor quality, and have a low production value due to lack of voice clarity, and the usage of a cheap $10 microphone, by content creators who believe that the audio value of video production doesn't really matter. It does matter. At the end of the day, what you want is to lead your viewers through a funnel, hyper-targeting them with your message. So you get way more clicks, likes, shares, and of course, more money. Of course, if you want your video to look more professional, and ultimately captivating your audience, you can hire a professionally trained voice actor freelancer with a top-class soundproof recording studio in expensive cities, like London or New York with their costly microphones. Send them your script, tell them the style that you want. They will read it, record it, and send you an audio file. Sounds easy, right? But are you aware that a good voiceover can cost up to $150 to $300 per minute, if you are lucky that is? Yes, you need to invest this amount of money, in order to get some results coming in. And we haven't even mentioned the stress that comes along the way. Dealing with freelancers, chasing them for timely delivery, managing with multiple teams, and tons of other headaches to get you down and out. This can deter a lot of newcomers, especially when you are just starting out, as a professional voiceover could just cost you a lot of money. That is why I'm going to share another secret tip for my viewers only, that is going to save you time, and most importantly, save you a lot of money. By the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button now, just to motivate me to share with you a lot more secrets, since I'm giving away my personal hustles. so that your investment can pay for itself in just a matter of weeks, or even days. Today, there's something that'll get you dancing like a maniac. For approximately $40 you can get a groundbreaking technology software that will create 100% human-like voiceovers like a pro. It's unbelievable that an AI software can magically sound totally like a human voice with only 3 clicks. Step 1. Paste text. Step 2. Choose voice. Step 3. Download. That's it. If you want to have 3 times more video engagement, and make your viewers increase the length of watching your video by 47% longer, where studies have shown that viewers will have a 9 times higher purchase intent through your message. Simply click link below in the description box. Now you too can easily create real human-like voiceovers, and have all the expressions that are needed, to make people more engaged in your video content, and sound extremely professional. Continuing with pre-production basics. Duration. You should consider how entertaining your video would be while coming up with a video concept. It all boils down to a few factors when it comes to involvement. The first is the duration of your video. There is no such thing as the ideal video length. I often advise people that a video should last as long as it takes to tell a story. This could take up to 2 or up to 10 hours for some stories. For some, it's a complete season of a TV show, while for others, it's a 30-second Instagram video. Your video doesn't have to be the right length. But keep in mind that we live in a society where people's attention spans are shortening all the time. Trimming and shortening the fact will make it more engaging. What kinds of shots you have, for example? A video with just one long shot of someone talking to the camera won't be as compelling as one with many shots or multiple persons delivering the same tale. Music, visuals, and titles can all help to make your films more engaging. Here's a checklist to help you come up with ideas for your next video. Consider your areas of interest. Investigate the video that has caught your interest and from which you can draw inspiration. That you solicit video ideas from your friends and family, as a second perspective can assist in the development of your concept. Use Google Trends to discover what's currently trending, or simply go to YouTube to see what the day's most popular videos are. Consider how you may make your video stand out from the crowd. Start thinking about your next video topic with these suggestions. Plan your video, pre-production basics. After you've come up with a concept for your video, the next stage is to devise a strategy. This is how the pre-production stage works. The importance of pre-production cannot be overstated. It's something that makes your production and post-production go a lot more smoothly, because you knew what you were getting into beforehand. Pre-production includes setting a timeline, obtaining equipment, compiling a personnel roster, and establishing a budget. All of these elements can be used to form a scheduling process. This is something you might want to show to your customer if you're performing more professional shoots with them. It can also be utilized as a reference for keeping track of whatever you're doing while filming. Setting out a timeline is a crucial step in the pre-production process. From your feature-length narrative to your YouTube channel chronology, this is going to look a little different. It is, nonetheless, critical for any sort of video. But first, let's have a look at YouTube, because I believe many of you who are watching this video will be interested in starting your own YouTube channel. When it comes to video, having a timetable on YouTube or any other social media platform is critical. Consistent video production is one technique to expand your audience faster, since people will expect and know that you will be releasing new content on a weekly, monthly or bi-weekly basis. Although there is no ideal guideline for how often you should post, once or twice a week is a good starting point. So, if you've decided to release videos once a week, twice a week, or whatever frequency you choose, you can figure out how long each video will take to make. That time will cover things like planning the video, shooting the video, editing the video, and putting it online and publishing it. The next step is to consider your team and equipment. Who will you be working with on set? Do you have someone to assist you with lighting, camera, audio, and subject engagement? These can be handled by a single person or by a group of people. Aside from that, you'll need to know what equipment you have or will need to rent. Do you have your own camera, illumination, and the ability to use natural light? There are so many different tools and toys to play with, but when you're first getting started, simply use what you have access to, and focus on your story and what's in front of your camera. You can now build a budget when you've figured out everything you'll need to shoot this. Essentially, the budget covers all of your expenses from start to finish. This entails covering the costs of manufacturing and post-production. Equipment, crew, transportation expenses, food, post-production such as editing or assets such as generating new graphics, as well as music composition and maybe distribution fees, are all items to consider for the entire budget. This can all seem a little intimidating at first, but it will all make more sense as you go along. Like what you're seeing? Please go to the description box below and click on the links to access more materials and resources to help you get started for free. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to support our YouTube channel, so we can continuously share with you more videos on what we have experienced over the past 10 years.